Well, good morning, and I hope you had a really pleasant time reading Jeremiah 46, verse 1 to 47, 7. It's quite a thing to wake up to, just some judgment of God. And there's really just a couple thoughts I have on this. And one is that the fear of the Lord is a very important thing to cultivate in your life. And I don't mean a fear of the Lord that we're afraid of his wrath, because right in the middle, even of the worst news ever, he gives this beautiful verse in 46 at the end, sort of saying, "Don't be afraid, Jacob, my servant." His people. He's always saying to his people, don't be afraid when all of this is going down, when judgments are coming on the earth. I actually have a plan to bring you home again from distant lands, and your children will return. And Israel will actually return to a life of peace and quiet. There is a day coming. And God can see the whole of the time, not just the immediate time. But that said, so it's not a fear as in like we need to be afraid of God, but it is a holy reverence. He's a powerful and mighty God who can take down nations if he needs to. And that's important to remember. Sometimes maybe this morning, the response to this word is to say, God, like, I want to understand you for who you really are. And I understand that you are a powerful and a mighty God. And I bow before you. And I want to posture my life to believe you, to receive your word, and to live out your promises in my life. And rather than sort of read this and go, oh my goodness, like destruction and judgment and fear, is to actually pick out those promises right in the midst, which I think is a beautiful reflection that God's promises for his people are right in the midst of sometimes some pretty bad circumstances. But we can trust him, and we can respond to him. And I hope that's what you're doing this morning. Take care.